Hey guys, what's up? Today I want to show you the latest update about the Warlock on Wallcraft. Wall did some amazing changes with the demonology tree. I always struggle saying this. I hope I didn't butcher that too much, so let's get right into it. I don't want to bother you with every single detail because Wall did also a video on this. Link will be in the description. But I want to showcase the Demonic Sacrifice Talent. When activated, sacrifices your summoned demon to grant you an effect that lasts 30 minutes. Each form gains access to unique abilities. You may use only these abilities and demonology, Jesus Christ, spells while transformed. The effect is cancelled while underwater or if any demon is summoned. And I want to showcase you the demon forms. They are not completely done yet. They have some missing kits, you know, for example jumping, and the visuals are also not the final ones, but I think the idea and the direction I really adore. I really like this, really flavorful. So let's start with the imp form. Let's summon our imp here. Let's sacrifice this little fucker, and then we turn into a demon here. And let's have a look here. Imp Sacrifice. Immune to Polymorph. Armor increased by 100%. Spell crit chance increased by 5%. Spell hit chance increased by 5%. And what also changed is, you see we have another tab, Demonic Abilities. You have this in your general tab. And you see this. Every Warlock pretty much has this Demonic Abilities. And you pretty much can see here, these are all the abilities your pets or your demons have, and depending on the form or the demon you choose to sacrifice, you can use their abilities. For example, Blood Pact, you gain 49 more stamina, you group right of course. Then you have stuff like Phase Shift, Unattackable. Looks really nice, I would say, the form. Then you have the so-called Fire Shield. Surrounds an ally with a shield of flame that inflicts 65 fire damage to nearby enemies every 3 seconds. Lasts for 15 seconds. And let's have a look. This does a lot of damage. It's really amazing. Really strong. Then, of course, we have our Firebolt, and you see double cast, or more like triple cast, does a lot of damage. And of course you also have a chance to spawn little imps here, which I find is really nice. They also attack the target, or more the targets you're in combat with. And you see some nice crits here. I have 31 points in the demonology tree and 20 points into destruction. And you see, there are quite some imps. There we go. Let's wait until the last one vanishes. They are quite persistent. There we go. And I would say, let's go on to the next one, the Void Walker. And let's have a look at that Felguard here. Really like the look. Nice touch. Really fitting for vanilla, you know. And then you have Torment, taunts the creature, forcing it to attack the Warlock. You have Suffering, taunts all enemies within 10 yards for 10 seconds, while decreasing all damage taken by the Warlock by 50%. That's a huge one, so you can tank there. Sacrificial Charge, the Warlock charges into the battle with demonic energy, dealing 300 shadow damage to enemies near the target while knocking them back. And then you have Consume Souls. The Warlock consumes nearby souls to bolster its form, dealing shadow damage equal to their spell damage to nearby enemies. This causes the Warlock to generate 2% health every second for 6 seconds, which is really cool. Of course, they don't run away here, but you're pretty much a tank. Of course, I wouldn't advise tanking raid bosses, but dungeon bosses should be completely fine. Then they consume souls, which does AoE damage and heals you. Let's have a look at the charge. There we go. Yeah, and this was the knockback effect. I really like this with the dust on the ground there. And then let's have a look. Warlock Sacrifice. Immune to Polymorph. Armor increased by 800%. Chance to be critical struck by melee attacks reduced by 10%. Total health increased by 30%. So you see I am almost at 12.4k. It's really a lot. Let's have a look at the other form. The Fell Hunter is next. Also nice summoning animation there. That is pretty much the... Hello there. This is pretty much also the NPC we are using on Hateforge for the hardcore mode to enable, which is really cool. Looks really nice. The Nafrosium, you know, really cool. Or Dreadlord, however you want to call it. Fell Hunter Sacrifice, immune to Polymorph. Armor is increased by 200%, regenerating 5% mana every 5 seconds. Resistance is increased by 100. So, really a lot of resistances. Oh, well, you see, there are some issues here still. He's shy. So, yeah, that's fine. Then you have Fell Blood. Funnel demonic blood into a target. Heals the target ally for 300 health per second at the cost of your health and deals damage to enemy targets while healing yourself. You can see this here. Of course, he is not injured currently, but you can funnel your health into others, which is really cool. Then you have Paranoia. Restores health equal to your spell damage to all friendly units within 30 yards of the Warlock. Also greatly increases the stealth detection of all affected units last 10 seconds. You see this here? Increases stealth detection. Then you have Spell Lock. Silences the enemy for 3 seconds. If used on a casting target, it will counter the enemy's spell cast, preventing any spell from that school of magic from being cast for 8 seconds. So that is really huge. Then you have Devour Magic. Purchase 1 harmful magic effect from a friend or 1 beneficial magic effect from an enemy. If an effect is devoured, the Warlock will be healed for 10% of their life total. I can't really show you this currently, but it's still pretty cool. And of course, since this is a target dummy, it doesn't show how much you heal and stuff like this, you know. Alright, let's go on to the next one. This Succubus one. Also a nice casting animation. And there you have your basic Dreadlord. Another Nafrosium, looks really cool. Succubus Sacrifice, immune to Polymorph. Armor increased by 400%, melee hit chance increased by 10%, melee haste increased by 50%. So, you have Lash of Pain, an instant attack that lashes the target, causing 260 to 285 shadow damage. Then you have Soothing Kiss. Your next attack soothes the target, dealing 2 attacks while reducing your threat. Then you have Seduction, reduces all nearby targets, preventing all actions for up to 15 seconds. Any damage caused will remove the effect. Only works against humanoids. So that is an RE seduction spell, which is really amazing. This is the Lash. Lash of Pain. This is the Soothing Kiss. And this is the Seduction. Of course, they don't really show here. But yeah, I find it really amazing. It looks really good. Yeah, I pretty much just wanted to show you this. Again, if you want to know more about Warcraft, just look in the description. I have more videos about Warcraft. And other than that, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe. Dislike it if you disliked it. And having said it, until the next one, guys. Take care and stay safe out there. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, guys. Stay safe out there. Vincent out. Bye bye.